Hi, welcome to Shmirchik Tipsy Tarot, where you will experience all the unpleasantness that comes with me, including farting, sneezing, wheezing, oozing, sniffing, coughing, and all in between. Today we're going to do timeless readings for those of you who want to know how has your childhood, like just what's up with your childhood trauma, its effects, what to do, etc., etc. So here we have 3 decks. Okay, we have, you can choose from it, meditate, and choose which one you want. Okay, take a minute. We have this one, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay, so starting off with that, for the universe and spirit guides for deck number 1. How has these people's childhood trauma affected their everyday life? What's happened? Childhood trauma. Please answer what's going on. How has this affected this person? Deck number 1, your childhood trauma and its effects. And what's exactly happened, etc., etc. So how I'm going to do this is how it's affected your childhood, how it's affected your relationships and adult life. So 1 second, let me write it down. Childhood, I'm writing it down. Relationships, and adult life. Okay, so I just keep that in mind. So we have here your childhood life. Your relationships. And your adult life. Wow. Okay. So, your childhood. We have the Hermit here, which talks about you being extremely lonely, feeling isolated. It's reversed. Isolated, lonely, no support from anybody, unhappiness. The Hermit reversed. Withdrawn into yourself, feeling antisocial. And it talks about a man in your life who could have been very cruel and very intellectual, very smart, but very sharp and ruled with the iron hand. King of Swords and the 6 of Cups. So it could be that you could have been afraid of this person. 6 of Cups reversed. And you trying to, on a constant daily basis, to leave home. You've been yearning to leave home and your kid. Heal yourself. And trying to forget on a daily basis what's happened, what you're going through. As for your relationship, the Chariot, which talks about yin and yang, things moving, progressing, generally. Prince of Cups. It's basically Page of Cups reversed. Page of Cups reversed. Page of Cups reversed. disappointed in relationships because I feel like most of your, because of what you've been through, you have this maturity, and people that you get with are kind of, you haven't really had luck so much. It feels like you might have been successful in being in relationships, like the Chariot talks about dating, getting through something, things moving forward progressively, but then constantly being disappointed with your relationships, and it's feeling insecure in yourself and in the relationships. The Chariot, let's see, things moving forward. It's not stopped you. I don't feel like it stopped you from being in a relationship or moving forward in your life, whether it's relationships with your family or friends, but it's been complicated. That's what it seems to say. It seems to say that you have like a strong willpower inside of you. You're like a strong person, but you've had like trouble, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, feeling in the dumps, getting into a really dark place, and loss of control, like a lot of changes that you felt like you couldn't control in your relationships, and lots of misunderstandings and delays, and just feeling in a dark place. Things, you feel like things, it's always difficult, to pull yourself out of this dark place because of lots of misunderstandings. And let me ask, why Wheel of Fortune? Why Wheel of Fortune? Why Wheel of Fortune? Empress. Because of a mother figure? Let's see, Eight of Cups. I feel like there's like a woman in your life that's doesn't want to give up on you. And I feel like the feeling I get from this card is that there's like a mother figure or a woman in your life that's tried to help you move forward and pull you out of this dark place. And she just doesn't want to give up on you. Eight of Cups reversed. She won't give up. She won't walk away. As for your adult life, what's going on? How has your trauma affected your adult life? Knight of Wands, anger issues reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. Impulsivity has caused you to be impulsive, impatient, angry, impatient, impulsive. It might have even taught you how to be a manipulator because of what you've been through. So you have the ability to like twist and wind things and create your own webs, weaves. And in a way that gives you an advantage in your life, I feel, because we have a sun here. Let's talk about being like bringing yourself comfort. It's kind of like an armor, I feel, that manipulate, but on the other hand, it probably causes stress, for you. The sun, it talks about being in a happy place and seeing the and to the card, kind of you're able to. My internet is terrible. Internet is terrible. For those of you who don't want to sit through my reading because it's slow, you can just put it on like 2 times faster or 1 times faster, and you can hear it quicker. Because I'm trying to kind of like figure out what the cards are trying to say for your adult life. So that could be that the sun's come out for you in your adult life, even though you have these issues, and it's kind of like you're breaking free, the devil reversed. You've broken free from these patterns, even though you have this this effect from your childhood. It's kind of like you took control back into your life and overcome whatever addictions and impulsivities. Not completely, I don't feel, but it's like as if you took your power back. The devil reversed. So that's a good thing, I think, for group number one. The question is, for group number one, did whatever to you. How's their life going, if you want to know? So, why they did what they did. So we can ask the people that did this, caused you your childhood trauma, how and why did they do this to you? What caused them? I mean, no excuses, but out of curiosity, right? Let's pull the writer, the dog, child. Okay, let's see what this says. The writer, trust. It feels like you trusted this person or these people. Hold on, one. It seems to say there's a lot of movement in their life. So we have failure, future solution to the disturbing issue. It feels like this person has issues. It talks about someone who has disturbing issues and they were trying to find a way out of it. I guess you could say that because of this change and this issue that this person has, negotiations, recovery means quick recovery, clear, flexible activity, sport, managing. This person had issues basically. 18, the dog, loyalty, kindness, trust. You trusted this person. You relied on these people. Faithful, loyal friend. You thought this person was your friend, or these people were your friends. You had the desire to please this person or these people because you trusted them. You were loyal to them. 13, childhood trust. It talks a lot about trust and loyalty. It's like as if you felt like you had to be loyal to this person. Mr. Prospects, potential, something small not yet developed. You're a bit naive because you're a baby. What can you do? You're a kid. Children, adolescents, or an adult style personality. It could be that this person also has a personality that's never grown up. Like a lot of people that hurt other people, like children, they have like a very messed up mindset. Simple-minded, infantile, childish personality. It could be that this person is has very powerful emotions which they just can't control. Well-being, the child card. This person hasn't thought about the effects, or these people haven't thought about the effects that may happen to you along life. You didn't care. Yeah, that's what it seems to say for this person. So the question is, the next question be, has this person experienced any trauma when they were children, right? Or this person or people. 8 of diamonds, unhappily married later in life, flirtation, 8 of hearts, 2 8, advancement, This person doesn't seem to have had really traumatic life. They're just not. These people are just not. They're just not good people. I'm guessing they just have like a personality disorder. You know. Next question should be how to heal. How to heal from this trauma, right? So, how can you heal from this childhood trauma? How can you heal from this, whatever traumatic events it was, childhood trauma? Two of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Six of Cups, and Nine of Swords. Losing sleep over it. It seems like it talks about choices, decisions, overwhelming emotions, feeling overwhelmed, juggling all your emotions. Six of Cups, it talks about love, romance, true love card, but also taking care of yourself. Six of Cups. I feel like a relationship might cure you. Not cure you, but give you what you need to a relationship. Healing. Somebody who's healing and empathetic, and it's somebody that you meet somebody with friends or that's just, even if it's for short term, don't be afraid to get into relationships because it might give you perspective and it might give you feelings of feeling your own strength, that you deserve love and empathy, and it will help you move forward in your life. You know? So this card represents siblings, child minders, nursery workers, teachers. Don't be afraid to connect with your family and your brothers and sisters, I'm guessing. Nine of Swords. It talks about worry, feeling betrayed, losing sleep over something, feeling angst in the back, overthinking, self-harm. So the question is, can you please explain Six of Cups? How to heal Six of Cups. How to heal Six of Cups. Can you please explain Six of Cups? How to heal? The High Priestess. You need to get in touch with your intuition. You're disconnected from it. Six of Wands, 2-6, Six of Wands reverse. It talks about having trouble in your life. Having trouble leading your own life, having trouble maybe taking care of yourself. Explain Six of Wands reversed. Having bad self-esteem. You need to get your self-esteem back. Four of Swords, feeling burnt out. Six of Wands reversed. You feel like no one's recognizing you, and you're feeling burnt out. You need to kind of connect with yourself. Maybe take time for yourself and do some meditations. Connect with your siblings. And I feel like that's what you need to do. Take vacation. So let me add. I have this other thing here, and I wanted to pull more cards for you. How can these people heal from their childhood trauma? I feel like that might be a sign that I don't know how easy it will be for you to heal. Okay, intermission, right? Intermission. Okay. All right. Card number 2. Pile number 2. Pile number 2. How to tell me about pile number 2. Mixing the cards for pile number 2. Question is, what's gone on in your childhood? Pile number 2. What's gone on in your childhood? Your relationship, your trauma has affected your relationships and your adult life. Tell me about this person's childhood. What's going on in your childhood, your trauma. Okay. Childhood trauma. Holding on to the past. Queen of Pentacles. Mother figure here. And I'll do Ace of Cups reversed. Now tell me about relationship aspect for pile number 2. Relationship aspect for pile number 2. Son of Bright, Page of Pentacles, Swords, relationships. How has it affected your relationships? And how has it affected your adult life? Four of Cups reversed. Oh, wow. Doesn't look like you're having an easy time. So for your childhood, we have Four of Pentacles reversed, which talks about holding on to the past, holding on to people, holding on to possessions. Perhaps you feel in your childhood, you've been holding on to anybody that might have left you. That's the feeling I get for Pentacles. Necklace with resources. And also, stinginess, possessiveness. Somebody had no boundaries with you. I'm guessing it's a mother figure. Queen of Pentacles. Successful businesswoman. Knight of Swords. Something coming. I feel like something's come when you're a child. Something's come into your life really quickly and that took you by surprise. It wasn't this trauma wasn't something you expected. It just happened all at once. Of Cups reversed. It's you feel emotional lost. Empty, heart is guarded because of the energy this person took. Let me ask more questions on what happened. I feel like the mother figure in your life, a woman, she might be also as a protector. Queen of Pentacles. Can you please explain Queen of Pentacles? Was she a protector or was she the antagonist in this person's life? Was she the protector or the antagonist? 8 of not working well. Not working well with this mother figure. 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 of Pentacles upright. Reaping what you sow, seeing the results. I feel like your mother might have put a lot of pressure on you, or maybe she might have been disappointed in higher standards for you, and she felt like she was aware of her potential, but she put a lot of pressure and you felt judged by her. Can you please explain Knight of Swords? What specifically happened to this person in this person's childhood? Hold on. on. Okay. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. Someone very sharp mentally, something coming in really quick, unexpected, something, the Page, you are a child, some sort of communication, some sort of messages. Could you have been fighting with your older brother or older sister or siblings, something happening between siblings, and calling a truce, some sort of truce? Knight of Pentacles, yeah. I think it's a guy, a young man, a brother, or yes, a brother might have done something to you, the world. But it's the end of that world. Second, Knight of Pentacles. Patient, practical, slow and steady. I feel like once Knight of Swords came in real quick, Knight of Pentacles came and kind of made you long-term trauma. World. I might be completely off. I'm just trying to make sense of what I'm seeing. Perfect balance. Journey's end. End of a cycle. A new chapter. I feel like somebody might have hurt you, but then someone else came and saved you, and it was the end of that chapter for you. The question is, am I correct? Am I correct about this? Page of Wands. Page of Swords, Page of Wands, Star. Page of Swords. New path, new situation. Self-discipline. Paying attention, hold on. Page of Wands. Mistakes, learning, dreams, request, blind faith. New path, new situation. So what I'm getting from this is I feel like the mother had expectations from you. I feel like your trauma might have been regarding someone expecting too much from you. Also dealing with people problems, with hoarding problems and possessiveness, controlling and judging you. Something that completely took you by surprise. Came in suddenly, but then someone else coming in and kind of saving you from that situation, but you still have like this blocked emotions from all that. So the question is, how has it affected your relationships? So we have the Sun here, which talks about you. It seems like when you came into relationships, you kind of saw like it was a good thing for you. You came out of the darkness. You kind of saw the brightness in getting out, like in this trying new relationships. The Sun. Hold on. Sun. I feel like you had success in relationships because Page of Pentacles, upright. Page of Pentacles. I feel like it's been like you've had a radical shift from your childhood, into adulthood and your relationships. It seems like you might have had success with money, new projects. You've had a lot of opportunities. It talks about having new path, trying to stay in a healthy lifestyle, um, getting out into nature. Knight of Cups, reversed. Knight of Cups, reversed. Again, it seems to say like you have this like idealistic approach to relationships. Like you kind of really want the perfect relationship, but you keep getting disappointed and you have this issue with Two of Swords, making decisions and feeling confused in your relationships. Two of Swords, always feeling confused, not knowing which path to take. You feel like people are withholding secrets. I feel like you might have some sort of trust issues when it comes to relationships because of your blocked emotions, because of whatever happened in your childhood. Yeah. But it talks about compromise, so if you're having trouble with your relationships, I feel like you're capable of having good relationships, but you just need to learn to compromise. That's what it seems to say. How has your adult life been affected by this trauma? So it seems I have Nine of Cups here. It talks about generally being satisfied in your life. I feel like it hasn't stopped you from actually attaining success in your life. You've been blessed. I wouldn't be surprised if you were like a bartender in that kind of. It talks about bartenders, cocktail waiters, into selling and buying wine, um, some sort of business like that. Um, we have Four of Cups, which talks about somebody who's happy where they are and is not open to changing or accepting offers from anyone. You kind of have this routine in your life, um, even if you're, even though this routine and this predictability is making you a bit depressed somewhat, and you can't understand it. Like, why am I depressed? It seems to say that you're kind of complacent. You've lost. You feel you feel apathetic. It's kind of like you're comfortable where you are, but you're still miserable. So it's not a good place to be, and you feel completely beaten down. Like um, you've been hurt so much that Ten of Swords. It feels like Ten of Swords is the end of that phase. It's dead energy. Whatever's happened to you in the past, but it's affecting because it's affected you and it's beating you down and you felt completely hurt and you felt like you couldn't move, but it seems like that time in your life is over and you're going to be able to move on now. And we have the Empress reverse, which talks about you being unable to conceive. You feel stuck. You feel like you can't create because of, I'm guessing you have this energy emotionally blocked. You're emotionally blocked. Emotionally blocked. The Empress reversed. Yeah. Having trouble growth. Question is, how do you heal from this? How can group number 2 heal from this? Right? So, how can group number 2 heal from this? How can group number 2 heal from their childhood trauma? Mix the cards. Mix the cards. Star reversed. 7 of Swords reversed. 7 of Pentacles reversed. At the bottom of the pile, Knight of Swords. So we have here, you feel broken, Star. You feel like all your dreams have been shattered. Star reversed. You feel despair. Just people are dishonest with you. You're a bit delusional, it seems to say. You don't feel creative. Again, it goes back to your blocked emotions. I feel like you need to get to a place in your life where you're able to feel and not be numb. It feels like you're a bit numb. And so that gives you a hard time feeling and growing and getting where you need to be, right? The question is how to do that, right? How to do that, how to get out of that numb, emotionally blocked state. The High Priestess, getting in touch with knowing who you are, knowing your own truth, knowing the truth about yourself, gaining more knowledge about your history, gaining more knowledge about what might have happened to you, reading up about different kind of, reading books, I'm guessing. That's what I feel, reading books and collaboration. Not be afraid to join group therapy, maybe. Doing well in group. 3 of Pentacles. You need to be committed to hard work, working on yourself, to build yourself up and open yourself emotionally, to be able to connect with your intuition. And we have, I said, how do we heal from this? We have 7 of Swords reversed. And it talks about you needing to rethink your approach to your life, choosing the right things, understanding that there's consequences for whatever you do, even though you've had this trauma as a child. You're an adult now, so you need to figure out your life. And I feel like the way you could do it is by reading books, knowing your own truth, connecting with yourself, maybe going to group therapy. You need to work hard in order to advance and be successful and get over this trauma. We have 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 of Pentacles reversed, not repeating what you sow. Seeing no results for your... It seems to say you make the same repeated mistakes. Whatever you're doing in the past, you should stop doing that. And because it talks about you repeating the same mistakes and you're not getting the results for what you want. And then we have Knight of Swords, which talks about being innovative. I feel like if you do all these things, you'll be able to be creative, and even like be an innovator, like somebody who invents things. It will take away the fear so that you'll be able to become more creative and emotionally open, less numb. Yeah, that's what it seems to say. And the question is, do you want to know about the people who hurt you? The question is, did the people who hurt you have their own, that caused you to be uncomfortable and had these horrible expectations of you? Who might have groomed you in some way? What was these people's problem? Did they have their own childhood trauma? So we'll pull the cards for that. Oh, the Tower. I feel like this person might be a convict or might have been feel stuck and trapped. Like they've had like tower crashing moments in their life, but they're likely to be convicted of whatever they did. Queen of Wands reversed. Two of Cups reversed. A woman in their life, a domineering, controlling woman. Either they controlled. Can you please explain Queen of Wands? It talks. The Queen of Wands upright is a woman who is very domineering and controlling. Very beautiful, but Queen of Wands reversed. Can you please explain Queen of Wands reversed? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. A lot of fighting. Could it be that this comes from a very stable, these people come from unstable homes where there was a lot of combative personalities trying to respect each other's different ones. A woman who's very selfish and greedy and not independent, somebody who's codependent on their partner. Knight of Wands, upright. It talks about a man who's very sexually, comes in really quick and is very horny. They give you an offering. Can you please explain exactly what you're trying to tell me? What's going on between Queen of Wands and Knight of Wands? Ace of Cups, blocked emotions. Either this mother didn't... One second. One second. Let me pull the pendulum. Did this mother abuse her son sexually? Maybe. I'm trying to figure out, like, perhaps this person had, like, something weird going on with his mother and some other guy who were lovers. And what might have happened? What might have happened to cause tower crashing moments in this person's life? The World, reversed, incompletion, failure. The Devil, being stuck to addictions, false truths. Wow, this person has some weird stuff going on in his life. We have Two of Cups, reversed, miscommunications. Five of Cups, rejection. Honestly, I can't figure out what's going on with these cards. I know. Something to do with a mother and her lovers. And him getting in between, maybe. Rejection, depression. Fool. No closure. The Fool, Page of Cups. New offerings. The Fool. Okay, I'm not going to get further into this. Okay. Group number 3. Excuse me, I'm not feeling so good. Group number 3. Okay, it's your turn, group number 3. Thanks. We're using a Thoth tarot deck. Group number 3. What happened in your childhood trauma? How has your childhood trauma affected you? How has your childhood trauma affected you? How has your childhood trauma affected you? Five of Swords reversed, the Moon reversed, Five of Pentacles upright, and the bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords. How has it affected your relationships? How has it affected your relationships? Emperor, Temperance reversed, the High Priestess reversed, Seven of Swords. How has it affected your adult life? Nine of Swords reversed, Six of Pentacles reversed, a Hierophant reversed, and Seven of Cups. Wow. So here we have your childhood. How has it affected your childhood? We have Five of Swords reversed, which talks about you trying to. There's been a lot of fighting. You're trying to get back with another person, trying to be reconciliation, apologize. People have been trying to apologize to you, perhaps, from your childhood, but the damage is done. It's like you want to forgive this person, but the damage is done. We have the Moon reverse, which talks about it's coming to light, secrets coming to light. I guess in your childhood, whatever secret it was, it came to light. People knew the truth, and they were in denial of it. So that might have affected you negatively. Perhaps they didn't believe you, but they knew the truth. Five of Pentacles. It talks about rejection, poverty. It could be you've been moving when you were a child. You were also moved from place to place, and the money situation wasn't permanent. You never knew when the next move will come. Five of Pentacles. Divorce, breakups might have also caused you trauma, and you're very confused about all this. Divorce, breakups, things that you might have, people that might have hurt you, and this stuff coming to light, and no one believing you, and it feels like there's a lot of scandals in your family. Lots of things that people knew about, but they probably didn't really. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. You couldn't take it anymore. You felt completely stabbed in the back, and the end of that cycle. It was as if it was so bad that it was such dead energy, such heavy energy, and it came to an ending, it seemed. Somehow. How does it affect your relationships? The Emperor. Being in your own power, taking on leadership roles. You're quite the leader, it seems to say. Temperance, you don't really have the patience to test the waters. You don't really have patience in general. Or the other people haven't had patience with you. Temperance reversed. Feeling frustrated in relationships. Yeah, pretty much frustrations and impulsivity, and you're dealing with people who are closed-minded, or perhaps you're closed-minded yourself. You can find yourself being forceful, or people being forceful with you. Um, it's kind of like you have an imbalanced personality. So it's hard for you to find like a balanced relationship. The high priestess, you're disconnected from your intuition a lot. So I'm thinking you get hurt a lot. Seven of Swords upright because of your problems with your intuition, feeling disconnected from yourself. Perhaps you have like what do you call that thing? It's when you have like what's that word? It's like you feel out of yourself, you know. Um, it's like you have this mental block, and it's like you still have these secrets you're keeping from people, and there's a lot of lying and cheating when it comes to relationships, and and people keep secrets from you, or you keep it's like very complicated. It seems like you get hurt a lot. Seven of Swords. Feeling betrayed a lot, always trying to run away from the situation. How has this trauma affected your adult life? We have here strength reversed. You feel sick a lot of the time. Um, Strength reversed. You have no willpower. You feel low energy and insecure, and you have bad self-esteem, it seems to say. We have Six of Pentacles reversed, which talks about you feel like people are using you. You know, it feels like people are always trying to dominate you, control you, and use you. It seems to say you might even be in debt. You feel used. People might want to help you, but you don't want to take the help. Perhaps you're too proud. We have the Hierophant reversed. I feel like it's caused you to rebel a lot against society, against institutions, against anything religious, against one second, the Hierophant. Bringing nonconformity, freedom. I don't really respect authority. That's the feeling I get. A lot of people have been hurt that they don't respect authority. They have a hard time respecting authority. And Seven of Cups, it talks about being a bit delusional in your own thinking, stuck in your own way of thinking. Perhaps you have some sort of addictions, alcohol, drug abuse, or this type of stuff. And you might be in a delusional state of mind. Seven of Cups, in a fantasy land. Always confused, making bad choices. It seems like this has been, it's like it's a fixed energy. This throughout your whole adult life. You've had a very hard time in your. How are you going to heal? Question is, how are you, right? How to heal? How are you going to heal? How are you going to heal? How can this person heal from their childhood trauma? Four of Wands, Nine of Swords, Temperance reversed, Eight of Swords reversed. Four of Wands, it talks about family life, staying connected with your family, trying to find stability, trying to find routine. I don't know if you have a good relationship with your family, but Four of Wands is like a family card. It talks about building a foundation, maybe trying to find your soulmate, trying to find a job. I feel like you might suffer from migraines. Um, Nine of Swords upright. It talks about you just always feeling this heaviness, sorrow, sadness, feeling betrayed, feeling beaten down, feeling stabbed in the back, feeling lied to, unable to sleep, overthinking everything. Temperance reversed. rushing, no patience, unwilling to open yourself to try new things, making bad choices. Eight of Swords. That talks about you needing to take freedom back into your life, starting to accept yourself for who you are, trying to gain new perspective, and finding your own resolution. The question is how. How to do that. You need to learn to take back control into your life. Take your own power back. Don't let it's people that hurt you when you're young. Have that hold on you. How to heal. How to heal. The Hierophant reversed. You're still in that rebellious phase. Three of Wands reversed. It seems like you have lots of obstacles and frustrations. And you like to party. You like to go out places. Perhaps like going to events, going to, let me see. I feel like the cards are saying basically you need to take it easy on the booze and on the other stuff, on the other addictions. Three of Wands reversed. It talks about obstacles, delays, thinking small. It seems to say that if you're going to change, you're going to have a hard time accepting the changes that come with, accepting yourself and trying to heal, right? Three of Cups. Groups, reunions, gathering, group events. Can you please explain the group events? Cat. 1 second. Can you please explain the group events? What kind of group events? 1 second, honey. 1 second. Universe, it's all reversed. This was strange. 1 second. Sorry, it's a bit of a mess here. We have the universe, the world reversed, failure, feeling sick, world reversed, lazy. You need to stop being lazy. If you want to heal and get over this trauma and try to have a better life, you can't be lazy, it seems to say. Don't delay things. It seems to say you delay things. You have difficulty completing things because of your feelings of being overwhelmed. We have Queen of Swords reversed. You need to cut out that which doesn't serve you. Queen of Swords reversed. It talks about somebody who is, I feel like because of your experience, you might have taken on an attitude of being mean to people and mean to yourself, and it makes you lonely. And I feel like, let's see, the Queen of Swords, the World reversed, World reversed, no closure. I feel like you need closure. You need closure. You need to stop being lazy. You need to get closure somehow. The Tower reversed. It talks about some sort of disaster that you will have averted if you become less afraid of change. You need to kind of try to grow spiritually, whether that means maybe going to therapy and talking about whatever you went through. It talks about confessions here, feeling imprisoned, ongoing chaos. It talks about you feeling afraid of change. It could be you're comfortable in your misery. A lot of people are comfortable in their life the way it is, and they're afraid because it's familiar to you. But you deserve a better life, right? And the thing is that, so what specifically can you do what can this person specifically do to change their life? Sun, upright. 9 of Cups. 8 of Cups. You need to walk away from that which doesn't serve you. The Sun, upright. It's a good card. Getting strength from the sun. I feel like literally it might mean that you need to go and take a tan. It talks about you being successful and having children one day. I feel like maybe you should travel somewhere warm. 9 of Cups. Let's see. Bar workers, collectors, fine china, importers. You need to take it easy on partying. Just try to maintain a balanced lifestyle and walk away from that which doesn't serve you. 8 of Cups. It seems like right now is not a time for you to get what you want. But if you're in an unhealthy situation, you shouldn't be afraid to stand up and walk away. That might be healing. Spend time in nature. Spend time in the sun. Page of Swords reversed. Deception, manipulation. If you feel gay, don't be afraid to come out of the closet. If you're not comfortable in yourself, don't be afraid of other people's judgment of you. Don't be afraid to talk. But I feel like the feeling I get from these cards is that you just need to go and take time for yourself to be in nature. And I wish you all happy healing. I hope this helped people in some way. I don't know if it did, if it's helping you. I don't know if any of it's true. It didn't open any old wounds. And until next time, I wish you the best.